Hello YouTube, I have another suitcase and I'm back at the data center. I managed to get this large suitcase into hand baggage without paying anything extra. I think the suitcase weighs about 15 kilos. This video is going to be uploaded ahead of all my other videos which I've still got to edit. That's because I might need some help for some cooling issues. This is the front of the rack. The equipment is behind a glass door. The air intake comes through these circular holes around 20 degrees Celsius. I can feel a draft coming through, but I don't think it's enough for these ant miners which suck a lot more than what's coming out of these holes. There's some holes on the other side as well which does exactly the same thing. This is the intake. The intake comes in from the top and goes all the way down. The data center's idea was to block off all the gaps at the front. That way none of the hot air from the back can come to the front. I put my hand here and I can feel it quite warm, so that's about 30 to 40 Celsius. I don't have my thermal imaging camera here, but I'm just guessing. So it is blocking some of the heat, but because there's not enough airflow coming through these side vents, I think the ant miners are starving of air. So I have a meeting on Wednesday, and one of my ideas is to replace this door with a mesh door so it can get the air from out in the corridor. I did ask them to lower the temperature of the intake since it's 0 degrees outside, but they said they have to work within their guidelines or specifications. Blanking this setup is easy because everything lines up okay. But if we look at the next rack where I've used a bit main power supply, there's gaps around the power supply. So that idea is going to be a bit more difficult to use unless a custom blanking plate is made. And if we look at where we've got 3 ant miners on the shelf and the power supply above, this layout is even more difficult to use. I put one blanking plate here, but it's not really doing much because the air can still come in through here and I can't feel the hot air coming through. There's not enough push going that way, and this glass door is red hot. Wow. Even though that the air is being pushed that way, I can still feel a lot of hot air on this glass door. I've now faced my GPU mining rig, so everything blows the hot air that way instead of upwards. I've added the server fans here. It is helping a little bit, but the GPUs are still thermal throttling. And if I put my hand on this glass door, I can still feel this temperature. It's really hot. Now I'm in the hot aisle, which is the back of the rack, and I can see some haziness coming off at the back of the vent, like you can do on a sunny day. It might not show up on camera, probably because I'm shaking it so much, but if I put my hand on the back, that is red hot. That is at least 60 to 70 Celsius. We do have another 14 miners coming in, but because this hot aisle is too hot already, planning on moving the equipment to another row. The data center suggested also to block off the back, stop the hot air from the hot aisle to go back inside the rack, but the hot air is still finding its way through. I haven't blocked the middle because that's where the power supplies are. You can just see that. And these doors block so much air, none of the air comes through the middle and it's bouncing off this mesh here. I've just put my hand here and this is hot like an iron. You could fry your egg on here. The reason why that's hot is because the middle ASIC is blowing out this solid part of the door. The hot air goes up there somewhere, but I can't feel a draft, so the hot air is just building up. I'm starting to sweat now, so I'm going to have to leave the hot aisle.
Check out my Patreon page for early access to my YouTube videos. As soon as I create the videos, they'll be put on Patreon and you'll see these videos before all other YouTubers. If you've liked this video and found anything useful, leave a thumbs up. If you haven't done already, please subscribe and click on the bell for more notifications. And could you also like my Facebook page? And I'll see you next time.